Hi there smartphone fans, this is Steven Fox. Welcome back to Smartphone Wars, and today I have here for you the Mi Mix 2 and everything you need to know. Fresh off the conference, first Xiaomi wanted us to know exactly how far the smartphone and the phone itself have evolved, and just this diagram shows that this device is by far the biggest evolution I've seen in tech ever. The next biggest revolution came this year with the switch from 16:9 aspect ratio to 18:9 or full infinity display, as whatever you want to call it, to absolutely increase the immersion of the viewer and user. And the Mi Mix 2 is an 18.9 aspect ratio device, just like the Samsung S8 or S8 Plus. But I wanted you to know that it was them who actually decided and suggest to Google that they use this aspect ratio, and as you can see, the difference is huge between both aspect ratios, and from the same type of device you get so much more screen and so much more immersion. And of course the Mi Mix 2 is a gorgeous phone, and viewing anything from its display, you just like viewing the item itself or the picture or whatever, the media, the movie you're watching, the clip. It will be an incredible experience and improves on its predecessor by a lot. Its display is 12% larger, but the device is much smaller. And I know you wanted to see this. This is a comparison between the Essential phone, the Mi Mix 2 and the Samsung S8, and as you can see, the Mi Mix 2 is the most screen or full display phone you can get on the market right now, even better than the Samsung S8. And what they've actually wanted to note is that the 6-inch Mi Mix 2, that's right, Mi Mix 2 is 5.99 inches, is just as big as a 5.5-inch device, but you do get all screen display. And Xiaomi managed that by removing the microphone, the front camera from the front, and the proximity sensor. Well, they haven't really removed all of these sensors, but I'll get to that a bit later. They've just implemented some really cool tech behind it, and Xiaomi wants you to know that their 6-inch device is all display and is just as big as the iPhone 7 Plus, but you don't get any borders or anything. It's just an awesomely looking phone. And this is the phone itself. This is the Mi Mix 2.0 with ultrasonic proximity sensor, a very special new kind of speaker that I'll talk about a little bit later on, and it does have the super black coating on the bottom where the front camera is, so even by looking at the phone you will not feel that there's any border at all, because it's all black, especially if you're looking at a black wallpaper or blackish display. And again, this is some photos of the Mi Mix 2. The back is made out of ceramic, and the camera does have a gold plated ring on it. It's decorative, but it's just absolutely stunning. This is a very thin phone, just around 7mm thin. Absolutely amazing device here by Xiaomi. And this is the retail box which it will sell in. There will be other variants. There is also a white Mi Mix 2, which I think looks much better than the black one, but that's just my opinion. And the Mi Mix 1 and Mi Mix 2 are both designed by French industrial designer Philippe Strack, and he did have something to say about the phone and its new design, that it's just like the painting, and it's just full of praise for the design. He made the phone, of course he will praise it, but the phone does look amazing. He was on stage actually holding the phone and showing it off to people, and this is what the phone will look like in your hand. So you can definitely tell that all of these photos are not just for show. This phone truly is an almost all screen wonder, and the Mi Mix 2 will support 4G everywhere. I mean absolutely everywhere around the world, with 43 supported bands. And something absolutely amazing for all of you out there who travel a lot. So the Mi Mix 2 is the perfect travel phone right now, and this is the white version of the Mi Mix 2, which I really do love a white phone, and this definitely does it better for me than the black one, because I love the clean look of the whites, and you still get the gold plated fingerprint scanner and camera sensor, which I think even looks chicer than on the black version. Now let's get all technical about Mi Mix 2. It's a 6-inch display, it's AMOLED display, it's a full display phone, 18:9 aspect ratio, powered by the Snapdragon 835 and with 3400 mAh battery. It does not have a headphone jack, if you want to know that. The camera is vastly improved from the Mi Mix 1, which actually had a pretty mediocre camera. The IMX386 with larger pixel size, 4-axis image optical stabilization as well. Now this camera will definitely not trump Samsung S8 or HTC U11 Ultra or whatever. It will be a capable camera, but don't expect it to measure up to the best. And what actually matters is Xiaomi have definitely vastly improved the mic call quality, because they do get a lot of stick with the Mi Mix. They fixed that by moving the ceramic plate, which actually delivers the sound to sound waves emitting inside, higher up next to the speaker of your earphone, so it will definitely be much better call quality. And Xiaomi have definitely said that it will even have better call quality than most cell phones out there, so this is very good to know. Another thing they've improved is the microphone recording capability by adding a separate audio hardware for that. They said that if you want to record a meeting or an interview, it's much better than most cell phones out there. And even by placing the phone around 4-5 meters away from the subject, the microphone audio quality will be almost the same as if speaking from just a hand away from the phone. And the Mi Mix 2 will pack an NFC chip as well for Android Pay, and this is by far one of the best packages Xiaomi have ever produced. But what about the price? Well, the price for the Mi Mix 2 6 gigs of RAM version and 64 gigs of onboard storage will be 3,299 yuan, which roughly translates to about $520 US. This is an incredible package at this price. You will do have to sacrifice for the less than the best camera experience, but everything else is definitely top notch in this device. And if you want the 8 gigs of RAM version with 128 gigs of onboard storage, you will have to fork up around $750 to $800, for which it sells for. And now let's do a quick recap. What is the Mi Mix 2? It's next gen bezel-less smartphone from Xiaomi. It's a full display phone just like the Samsung S8, but it does have better screen to body ratio by removing the sensors and front camera from the front and just using innovative tech to replace those with an ultrasonic proximity sensor and a ceramics acting microphone plate inside, and moving, of course, the front camera to the bottom right of your phone. It does come with a 3400 mAh battery. It doesn't come with a headphone jack. It's USB Type-C. It does have NFC, it does have optical image stabilization for the camera. It's a 12 megapixel Sony IMX386 with larger pixel size, f2.0 aperture. They didn't say anything about the front camera, unfortunately. This phone is by far the best thing you can get when you're looking for a bezel-less phone for the price. This is $550, absolutely amazing value from Xiaomi again. This has been Steven Fox. Thank you for tuning. This is everything we know so far about the Mi Mix 2 and everything you do need to know. Thank you for tuning in. Share the video so your friends can watch it as well, and hit that subscribe button for more